it's Tanya, and I'm back again, and I think this will most probably be the last video you see of my Namibian trip. I haven't completely finished the album. I do have some photos, but sadly, I have run out of October HipKit, so I'm not really sure what to do, whether I'm going to carry on or whether I will just see if any of those photos are absolutely necessary to the story of our trip. I don't know. Oh, and here, yeah, I'm trying to, oh, I didn't do too badly. I was trying to put it together as a 12 by 12, the two separate pieces of paper, but without actually adhering it to any additional paper on the back. So I was measuring there. And now, obviously, I'm trying to think, what am I going to do? I don't think I do that. Do I do that? No, I don't, because that doesn't look right. It's a dark photo, and you don't want a dark matte on a dark photo. And oh my gosh, Tanya, make up your mind. Oh, I do. Look at that. Oh, the power of telepathy. So the photograph is of my youngest taking a photograph, as you do on these trips. And that pretty much is what you do all day long. Oh, I didn't like that after all. Well, so much for that. I suppose that does look better. Very indecisive sometimes when I scrap. Yeah. Oh, I suppose that does look better. Anyway, so that is a view of, well, that is what that personifies or epitomizes what you do on these trips. You drive around for hours on end and you hunt and search for animals and then you take their photograph. Oh, I remember this layout. Oh my gosh, yes. This one was a battle. I don't know what I was thinking. I was obviously trying to get all creative with those 3x4 cards because, as I have mentioned before, I don't really do PL, but I do get the PL kits, and I do like including the 3x4 and 4x6 cards on my layouts. And I think, if I remember correctly, this metamorphosizes into something completely different because I keep taking them off because I'm not sure whether this was during my phase where I was having a little bit of an lack of mojo. Not lack of mojo, but I just couldn't get a good design going. Now you see, now I'm trying to think, oh well, obviously that background I had before wasn't working for me, so now I'm trying a different background. Oh yeah, you poor woman, you really, really struggled. Oh look, and then I'm doing this little technique again. Putting it all together, and then I didn't like the branding strip I had at the, oh no wait, I didn't like the branding strip with the paper, so I replaced it with another branding strip. Okay, that's not looking too bad. I honestly can't remember how this turns out, so you and I are waiting with bated breath to see if I actually stick this down as it is. I don't think I do. Now, what am I? Oh, now I'm just attaching bits. Oh, there we go, told you. Oh, it's painful. It's so painful to watch. You poor people. You have my permission to fast forward through, I don't know how long it's going to be, the next couple of minutes to get to where I get to in the end. Well, that was good English, wasn't it? So, as I said in my previous video, I was talking about Christmas because, well, let's face it, Christmas is on one's mind at the moment because we are 3 days away. Oh, I love Christmas. For me, it is a time where family, oh, you made a mess there as well with the glue. Family get together and everybody is happy and there's hopefully no arguments or stress or anything like that. It's just a magical time and there's good food and there's presents and I just love it. So I'm super excited about it. We have our tree up. All the presents are wrapped in under the tree, looking very pretty. Not that I have coordinated. You know, I see these beautiful photographs on Instagram and Pinterest and all of those places where you get these beautiful color coordinated trees and the presents are all fantastically underneath and they all match. Yeah, our life isn't really quite like that. Okay, our tree is not bad actually because my youngest decided to get a little bit creative and she's done a sort of she's color coordinated it all the way down. So you've got blue baubles and blue bits and bobs at the top, and then it goes into the different colors, and at the bottom it's the sort of pinky purples. So that looks quite nice. And then I've got some presents that are wrapped in the same wrapping paper, but not all the same. So we kind of go for that eclectic mix up of colors and just an explosion of color. That's my Christmas design, explosion of color. Because I'm just not, I don't know, I'm just not that type of person who I try to make an effort, I do, but I just don't get it right. So, you know, and I like colour. I like loads of colour. So, but I bet you didn't tune in to listen to what we do, or what I do, for Christmas. Oh yes, this, I remember now. I didn't like the harsh black, so I decided to paint those, and oh my goodness me, it took like 50 billion coats. And I don't think it looks all that nice, because the paint then kind of, you know, it dried on the edges, and then you had to try and peel that off, and yeah, wasn't the best experiment in the world. Doesn't look too bad there, but when you look at it closely, it's not that nice. And another frame. Yep, using up the frame just to highlight that part of the photo. And well, I thought I was relatively imaginative with my title, The Best View Today, because that was, well, that was basically our daily view. Oh, Toothless made an appearance. I forgot about that. Yes, he is named after How to Train Your Dragon, because he just looks like that dragon. He really does. And he has these, he's the sweetest cat. He don't tell the others, but he is sort of my favorite. But we don't mention that, because I have made it a rule in my raising of my kids that I don't do the favorite, saying I never have, never will, can't put, that's, you know, I battle with that. You are my favorite. You know, when you get those in embellishment packs, I can't do it, can't put it on the layout, because the one will then say, oh, no, but you never said that I was your favorite, or you never said she was your favorite, and no, you said you had no favorites, and it would just be a debacle. So, yeah, no, even when they were little, it was always, you know, this whole thing of, I have no favorites, and it's true. I like to think it's true. I might favor one on the one day more than the other, but that's probably because the one is annoying me. But as a general rule, no favorites in this household. But Toothless. He's my favorite. So don't tell anybody. Yeah, so, wow, this is the most random voiceover ever. So what have I done? I have added some of those pretty flowers from the Jen Hadfield. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm adding splatters. All right. That's very good. Oh, that's what it is. Daily Occurrence and the Best View. That's what I titled it. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and I will most probably see you next year. Have a lovely Christmas and New Year. Yay! Oh, it's still going. Oh, I had lots of photos this time. Have a wonderful time. Thanks for watching. Bye.